Structuralism, Lecture 2, Slide 1. Student, this is the second lecture on structuralism. You have to read structuralism very carefully because this is a modern theory which will equip you with better knowledge of how to understand a text. Because basically what we mean by all these theories and what is the purpose of all these theories is to understand the meanings of a text. So structuralism definitely will help you to understand what a text means. So this is slide number 1, lecture number 2. As applied to literature, structuralism tends to work in two opposite directions. Saussure's systemization of language points towards hypotheses about the universal qualities of mind. Roland Barthes asks a pertinent question: is not structuralism's constant aim to master the infinity of utterances, parole, by describing the language of which they are the products and from which they can be generated? Saussure's concept of langue is precisely the concept of an objective idea. Before Saussure, language was traditionally viewed in terms of a physical sound on the one hand and a mental idea on the other. Saussure's signifier is, insofar as it is taken up into langue, is not a thing but a category of sound. A conceptualized sound image and is signified insofar as it is taken up into langue is not an event, individual subjective minds, but an ever-present, pre-existing social reality. Slide 2. Structuralism is complementary to formalism. A structuralist critic views the works of literature as a kind of meeting place for different systems of meaning. The fundamental operation of the human mind basic to the production of meaning. The text is not a line of words releasing single theological meaning, the message of author God, space, but a multi-dimensional in which a variety of writings, none of them original, blend and class. Slide number 3. Structuralism remains stuck to culture, the mind and language reflecting the universe. Saussure's concept of sign as a combination of signifier and the signified is improved upon by Jelmislav in his suggestion that the sign is a relationship of two forms, the form of content or signified or the form of expression or signifier. Then Levi-Strauss and Merleau-Ponty hinted at a basic notion of structuralism, that the human mind, especially the unconscious, functions analogically to the rules of the world. Structuralism accepted that language does not directly latch on to the facts, but all expressions in a given language acquire their meanings through contrast with the meaning of other expressions. Slide number 4. Structuralism offers a theory of literature and a mode of interpretation towards a meaning of a text. Structural analysis does not move, is like an onion, a construction of layers or levels or systems whose body contains finally no heart, no kernel, no secret, no irreducible principle, nothing except the infinity of its own envelopes, which envelop nothing other than the unity of its own surfaces.